Hello everybody, coming to you live from Minitini the trailer. This is Traveling Robert live here covering Hurricane Irma from Miami, Florida. And we are about to get hit with a pretty heavy rain band here in a couple of minutes. And let me show you what it looks like outside. It's getting a little breezy. And let me open up my website here, see if you guys can hear me, can see me. Let me see, where's the chat? Hopefully the internet works out here. I am connected to my home internet and it works. We went through Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, Harry was bad. Hey, get out of Minitini, Robert, you're gonna blow away. It's not that bad yet, guys. Tonight it's forecasted to get a lot worse, but right now we're okay for now, for the time being. Let me refresh my radar map here so I can show you guys what it looks like. And I'm testing here this that is not what I want. Something went wrong here. But okay, this window is supposed to be the Doppler radar. What happened? Let me Google Chrome, Wonder Map, Interactive Map. Okay, we'll use this. Yeah, that's good. And that's the Doppler radar as it looks right now. Let me put it in motion at 10. And right now, as you can see outside, it is fairly quiet. There's a little bit of breeze. We're about to experience a little bit of rain. As you can see, I removed my awning because I was afraid it was going to be blown away. And now I have this view that I could see the chat. And yeah, I decided to come to the trailer. This is gonna be just a rain band. We're gonna get some gusts, probably in the 40-mile-an-hour range or something like that. Let me see some of this. Daniel Ramos, some of the live streams are extreme. I'm guessing you are further out from the hurricane. Yeah, we're in Miami, and actually it's gonna get pretty bad later tonight, and tomorrow is forecasted to become really not really bad, but all day it's gonna be raining, and we're gonna get some gusts of wind, probably 60s, 70s, 80 miles an hour, and sustained at the most probably 60, 50s. So still alive, yeah. Stay safe, brother, from Clearwater. Oh man, be safe in Clearwater. Clearwater is gonna be is gonna get the bad part of this storm for sure. Can we see the inside of your RV? Well, I'm here. I'm using the camera on the eyesight camera. Let me see. No, I could extend this, I guess, or I could actually. Let me hide the chat window for a second, and here's where I am. I have my refrigerator is even open because, as you know, we are not. This is not a traveling day. Today, Traveling Robert is hunkering down. In the in a few minutes, I'm just going to when I finish the chat, I'm just gonna run inside the house and not come out until tomorrow at some point. But I wanted to show you a different angle, and here is the view from the Minitini window. On the other side of Minitini, there's a nice concrete wall, so it's somewhat protected from the winds. And as you can see, there's not much happening yet right now. But as you can see here, there's a big band of rain coming towards Miami. It should be here in about 5 to 10 minutes. So maybe so I can chat with you guys a little bit while we. I've seen some Florida retirement homes for sale with storm shelters. Yeah, yeah, it is in some area. That whole area of the west coast of Florida, from Naples up, and that's, you know, that's RV alley. There's all kinds of RV dealerships, and that area is going to get hit really bad. That's where all the snowbirds come during the winter. That's the area. Hey, Robert from Pennsylvania, praying for all to be safe. Yeah, the guys on the west coast are not gonna fare as well as we are going to fare here on the east coast. But I think the east coast is gonna be spared for the most part. The Hunkering Robert sounds good. Yeah, man. Much love from Montana. Our families are from Miami too. Stay safe. Yeah, I really want to visit Montana someday, at some point. Mike Clapp is my family and everyone in Florida. I am in Wisconsin and have family in Pompano Beach and family left Cape Coral. I'll be watching you for the updates. Be safe, my friend. You skipped over my comment. I did. Go comment again. You know, if the comments go too fast, I'm not gonna be able to get to all of them. Hi RM, just came from the beach and Hallandale. It's crazy out there. Yeah, on Miami Beach, I'm sure the storm surge. And let me turn on this light so you. Yeah, that's much better. I actually disconnected my solar panel, but the battery is full, so it should be good. What time is Hurricane Irma gonna hit the Florida Keys? I just saw the update on TV. I forgot, but it's going to be sometime overnight, I think, or early morning tomorrow. The hurricane, if you see the Doppler radar here, the hurricane is still all the way out by Cuba. So it's going to take a while for it to hit us, and we're gonna get part of that right side of the hurricane, where, you know, the dirty side. But I don't think it's going to be that bad here in Miami, to be honest about it. It's going to be a lot of rain. One of those days that we're gonna get cabin fever just from being in here without being able to go outside. And let me not skip your comment again. I love your vids, man. Keep up the great work and run from Florida, because it's screwed Sunday at 6 a.m. That's when it's going to get really bad here. But it's not hurricane force winds. We're gonna get like a bad tropical storm. And I wonder if I can turn on the fantastic, because it's not raining right now. I'm going to turn on the fantastic fan and see how long it lasts. The best of luck this weekend. I already have cabin fever, lol. Stay safe, Robert. Love your videos. Off topic, but love the channel. Viewing from Missouri. Be safe. Yeah, last trip we mistakenly crossed the river into Missouri. But yeah, I do want to explore Missouri too. Probably late next year it's gonna be most of that traveling in the summer. Are you far enough in to avoid the storm surge? And the fantastic vent thinks it is raining and it has closed down automatically. Yes, I'm far inland. I'm 6 or 7 miles inland, and I'm like 15 miles from Miami Beach, which is where the storms are. I'm far north. The more you go south in Florida, the worse it's going to get. You know, this area down here by Homestead, there's a lot of low-lying areas down there. Around the south, and those areas are gonna get more flooded. And depending on the rain, we can get some rain-related flooding. But in my area, it's a bit of a high ground, and my computer here is crapping up. I hope you guys can see well. But we're getting some wind outside. Let me read some of the comments. Are you keeping safe? I'm safe enough. The trailer will withstand these kinds of winds. I won't be deploying the awning anytime soon. We'll want to see your trailer, how your trailer holds up in the hurricane, even if it only gets a glancing blow. Well, we'll find out how well put together these Winnebagos are, aren't we? What are you doing there? Your RV makes a neat studio for broadcasting. Yes, and I have this new software that I could show you. Things like the Doppler radar. I feel like John Morales from NBC6 here in Miami. No relation, but he's Morales too. He's like the more famous broadcaster down here. And my computer, something is happening with the internet, obviously.
Time to come back to California, and yeah, you don't have hurricanes, but you have fires and earthquakes. So everywhere, there's something. But yes, I do intend to go back to California. And how much wind is there so far? Well, look out.
Right now is the proverbial calm before the storm. But we're gonna get up to 60-mile-an-hour winds probably into the night, and tomorrow until 5 p.m. is forecasted that until
tomorrow 5 p.m. Eastern time is gonna get pretty
hairy. Oops, I think I zoomed out too much.
Are you hearing on the local news many people are refusing to evacuate? Yes, there are some people in the lower keys, and that's baffling because the lower keys are gonna get really bad. But if you're in a solid concrete structure and your windows are boarded up, you should be okay. It's they're sheltering people in high schools and in buildings of that sort. If you are in a wooden house somewhere, I would, or a mobile home or an RV. An RV will not withstand the winds that the West Coast and the Keys are going to, especially the lower Keys, south of the west, or west rather of the 7 Mile Bridge is going to be pretty bad. Watch out for Hurricane Jose. It might come down here. Yeah, Jose is chasing after Irma for some reason. But no, Jose, I think is going to go north. From south of Macon, Georgia, you did an excellent job in the Macon, Georgia episode. Thank you for visiting and promoting our city. There are many great places here to see. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did like Macon. Tornado warning is just issued here in Broward. Well, if I see a tornado warning around here, I just have to,
run to my front door, which is right there,
and put the laptop in a bag and just go inside. Have you seen YouTube channel Rusty in Texas? Rusty films some of his videos in his review. Actually haven't. But oh, look out! It's
coming, guys. It's starting to blow in more than one way. Oh gosh. I'm trying to work my TV
studio here as best as possible. Check this out and try this. OMG, crazy man dancing in hurricane upload. I'm gonna check it out. You're back. Did you have hurricane dinner yet? No, but you know what I have here? Imported from South Carolina. Sugar Creek IPA. Hello from Illinois. Have relatives in Lakeland. Praying for all of you. I'll have a drink for all you tonight. I'm running low on liquor and all the liquor stores are closed. But check this out. Okay, yeah, so that from Portugal. Let me see
if I can fix my Doppler radar here so I can show you guys what's going on. And for some reason, Google Chrome is getting really bugged down. I don't know why. Maybe everybody's hitting that same server. But look outside. It's starting to blow, and we're gonna get a big band of heavy rain here in a couple of segments. Just look outside, speak among yourselves while I fix my Doppler radar, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, here you go. That's the Miami Doppler radar. So you can see a heavy band of rain is coming. It's just south of Miami. It's probably hitting the. It's right now hitting Key Biscayne and that area. Let me
see the chat for a little bit here. No crocodiles and no hurricanes. Be safe in Maine. Yeah, I know. I see from Europe, Hungary. Hey, hello, Hungary. It's late down there. Yeah, the good stuff. Greedy, the worst is yet to come. Stay safe, my friend, and have a drink on me. Yeah, Jose, I know you're around here too. And yeah, it's gonna get pretty bad tonight. not not really no life-threatening stuff, but this is very important to have in an RV. Range says, where's Minitini? Well, Minitini is sitting here in front of my house in Miami. I'm inside Minitini, and hopefully the winds will be below 60. It's midnight in the UK, but he's still watching to check you're all okay. Yeah, well, so far so good. It's almost nighttime here, as you can see. It's by the time I finish this broadcast, it's probably gonna be almost nighttime. But so far we're doing okay. And here we can have a split screen, and I wish I could have the chat in this screen too as a split screen. I think I can do it. How do you guys like my new TV studio? That's not your favorite IPA. I actually like it quite a bit. I bought it at the convenience store at the KOA, where I stayed just south of Charlotte, North Carolina. I always forget the name of that place. It's just a city just south of North Carolina, and it's actually in South Carolina, south of Charlotte. It is 105 euro. Cool. Current travels and other stories. What did you got for dinner? Actually, everything is closed. No, I have food for like. I had food for 3 days now. I have food like for 2 days. Or maybe a little more if we have bread and ham and cheese, so we can do sandwiches. And I have a skirt steak that I'm going to make later today. I have pasta. So yeah, my friend IPA is right here. Check it out, from South Carolina. Harish Raghani, did I pronounce that well? Cool for Fridays. Well, today's Saturday. This has been like the longest week in history, because waiting for this hurricane. Is it coming? Is it not coming? And to be honest about it, I'm like, it's not fun anymore. this hurricane waiting. It's you don't know if it's coming or when it's coming and what's going on. But yeah, I think this Doppler radar is not well calibrated, but because I should be getting some rain by now. That's why I came here, to show you guys some bad weather and to talk to you guys, of course, as well. I watched your Minitini anniversary video recently. You have seen a lot of interesting places since you bought your RV. Yes, this has been a life-changing thing, having the RV, for sure. We're just 50 miles from the center of... You were from the center of Harvey, but the weaker side. A few power loss tips: do laundry, charge things, don't use batteries as toothbrushes, etc. Yeah. Have you had any problems with your car pulling the trailer? From Dusty Cats. Only when I try to go up a steep hill. It tries to overheat, because it struggles. But besides that, it's done a pretty admirable job. Hey Robert, how old is that shirt? I swear I saw it on your first video. This shirt, don't make me unfriend you. You like this? This shirt I bought on the maiden voyage exactly 3 years ago. I bought it at a gas station in Fort Myers. I saw it and I said, it has my name on it. I have to have that. The waiting is driving me crazy. Yeah, me too. It's been like the longest 3 or 4 days for sure. I like the studio. Great. How are your neighbors? Are you guys keeping communication with each other for safety reasons? Yeah, we keep communicating with, especially my 2 next door neighbors. Yeah, we've been talking, and everybody, when you get a bad hurricane, everybody just, generally speaking, pulls together and we do help each other. Actually, when Wilma and Katrina, we had just bought this house, and yeah, that's how I met most of the neighbors. Looks like it should be worse by the looks of the radar. Yeah, it's going to get really bad here in a couple of minutes. Frustrating gaming. Your face cam on is your face cam on the correct mic? I think one of the cameras is using a different mic. Like the Doppler, someone's calling me.
on the phone, no? Or is there a notification? I don't know, guys. Oh, look outside, guys. It's happening. No, it was a Twitter. We're starting to get some wind here.
By the way, does it sound okay? It's is my sound good? I know my video is probably okay. What's the worst storm you sat through and did it scare you? Well, it was Andrew, of course, in 1992, and we spent it on a sixth floor apartment. We had shutters. I was very young back then, and we didn't have the internet. But we were without power for a few days, and no phones. We didn't have cell phones, and the phone, you know, they went out, so we didn't have phones for a long time. And we had to rough it for a couple of days. Brian Perez, where are you from? I was born in Cuba, and they're having one of the worst parts of the hurricane right now. Your weather report is better than Al Rockers. Oh, the chat is going so fast. I'm gonna have to go to the and scroll back. Or if I missed your message, and here I have the chat here on the left side of the screen. Say it again, because you know. Don't you have a great risk to stay in Miami? I did. It was a bit of a risk when we were gonna get a direct hit. But if you're in a concrete structure, you know, a solid structure with closed windows, you should be okay, unless you're in a flood zone. If you're in a flood zone, get out of here, for sure. You sound fine. Hey Robert, what would you do if you were in the hurricane's way? Well, I was. As of yesterday, they thought that the hurricane was going to hit. Stay, you know, secure your house as best as possible, and then just pray. You know, what can you do? If there's an evacuation, like sound, you know, like that makes sense. Not, you know, Broward County has a curfew that doesn't make sense. Broward County is not going to be that bad. But like in the Keys, if I were in the Keys, I would have left. Because it is going to be, especially in the lower Keys, it is going to be really bad. Please reply, big fan. My name is Jasmine. It's Jasmine, but it says Bruce Robitail. But Ryan chats, you ever think of moving out of Miami and going to Central Florida? Actually, at some point I want to be nomad, and at some point I do want to. Let me move the camera a little bit here. At some point, eventually I want to move somewhere else in the country. Maybe not Florida. Maybe I could move to Central Florida, but there's too many mosquitoes. Do you have CB radios? No, I don't have a CB radio. I want to get one. I want to become a ham radio at some point. How much does it usually take to take your power out? We're probably gonna lose power at some point tonight. 60-mile-per-hour wind. It all depends if a tree falls on the tree branch falls on a cable, or a transformer blows. It all depends. In my area, it doesn't go out as easily, but we might lose power at some point, and at that point I will lose the internet here. I'm in Orlando. We're getting wind gust already. I'm a little worried. Yeah, it's going to get progressively worse throughout the night, and you guys are probably going to get it tomorrow afternoon. You're going to get the worst of this storm.
Let me see the Doppler radar. Is this updated? I don't think this is updated. But anyways, that's what it looks like outside. And it's getting hot in here because I only have this one window open, and I have no AC, and the fantastic vent refuses to open because it is raining and it has a rain sensor. Does your RV have a generator? You could use it in case you lose power. Yes, I did buy a generator not long ago, and I have it in there. I have 5 gallons of gas, and if the power goes out tomorrow morning, I'll crank it up and use it for the refrigerators, you know, for things like that. More than 100 people watching your live broadcast, so lots of comments. More than, you know, I haven't been looking at the stats. You know, it's let me check. Wow, 122. I think that's a record, guys. Thank you so much for watching the broadcast. This is really cool. I wish you the best, from Bob Parent. Were you in Miami during Andrew? Yes, I mentioned it a little bit earlier. That was my first really bad hurricane here.
in Miami, and we didn't. I was near downtown Miami. We didn't get the worst of Andrew there for sure. South of Kendall Drive was like total devastation because there were tornadoes. It was really bad. Thanks for scaring the heck out of me, LOL. I'm sorry about that. Green live in Central Florida. I live in Central Florida and haven't been bitten by one mosquito. Oh, really? You know, we rented a house. It was a while back in Orlando. You know, and at night you couldn't go outside. Maybe it was that time of the year, or maybe it was kind of out there. You know, it was by Lake Buena Vista. I don't even remember where it was. We rented the whole house. It was like 10 of us. Good times. Do you think they make too much of a deal about it? The hurricane, where it's going to hit, it's going to be bad. Where the eye, you know, 60 miles around the eye is going to be really bad. Minitini seems to be lasting well. How many more years do you plan to keep it? I'd say about 5. I don't know. Thanks for broadcasting en vivo. You're welcome. Already looking forward to your live cast after the storm. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna do one during. And after, I plan to do like a video. You know, I've been taking some video. Miami's deserted. I just went to my mom's house to leave her a flashlight. She's gonna stay there. She's more comfortable there. And yeah, it's eerily deserted for a Saturday evening in Miami. Great to know you are safe. Just tuning in, so I don't know if you already answered, but why did you say you shouldn't have evacuated? Well, I'm not in evacuation zone. Contrary to popular belief, the whole Miami doesn't get flooded. I am 15 miles inland. I am 15 miles from Miami Beach, and I'm in a little elevated area. This is one of the few like hills that Miami has, and it never gets flooded here. And we may get. I have a solid house, so yeah, I could lose the roof. Yeah, it could happen. But we decided to stay, and I think it was a good decision because nothing is going to happen to us now. Matthew Gonsalves, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Hello from Woodstock. Be safe. Daniel Ramos, my wife more than myself wants to move to Florida when we retire. Would you change your mind about moving there after living in Florida? Not really. I mean, we get this stuff every 12 years. If you're really afraid of it, you get a warning. You got 2 or 3 days warning. Just take I-75, or rather US 27, which is a lot less traffic, and get out of here. So yeah, Florida is great, especially because we don't get a winter. So February is like beautiful. It's like our best month. It's like springtime in the rest of the country. So yeah. You're Gozal, you're very brave, Uncle Robert. You don't seem scared. I was scared yesterday. I was scared yesterday morning and the night before. But right now it looks like we're gonna dodge this bullet. I used to live in Leesburg, Florida. Moved closer to our grown kids when husband passed. Love your videos. Be safe. Blessings. Thank you so much, Lady J. Mark Arbogast. We're planning to move there next year. Concerned about all the homes that we have been looking at. Hope some are still there. A lot of stuff is going to get damaged in the lower keys. A lot of stuff is going to get damaged in the west coast, I think. Tampa may be looking at a direct hit of the Clearwater area. I don't know. We are moving in our 5th wheel if we lose power here in Georgia. Yeah. Georgia is not going to be that bad, but you guys haven't seen a hurricane in ages, I think, so it's... Maybe...
Look outside. Actually, it looks brighter on this little webcam than in real life. The night is falling here real quick. Let me see my Doppler radar. I don't think that band is coming. That band is staying south of us in Kendall.
So let me read a couple more comments here. You should sell mini teeny t-shirts. Yeah, I have to work on that design and make some of those. Are you a loner of someone with someone in case? No, I'm my wife and my stepson are in the house, and my mom is less than a mile away in her house. So if not in a vacation zone, I think it's better to stay in your home, assuming it's a solid structure. And the traffic during evacuation is crazy. Yeah, it is. It's being really bad. But you know what? Most people take I-75 or the turnpike or like the main highways. Just avoid highways in your GPS, and you're gonna go up through US 27. Yeah, you have to stop at stoplights in the small towns, but there was not as much traffic on the back roads. I think if I would evacuate, I would do that. That's what the guys that you probably see them, Technomaria. They have their boat in Marathon. I hope they they're able to keep it, but they just took their bus and they're by Alabama now, I think. Are you going to stay up all night as it moves, or go? I'm probably gonna try to go to sleep and wake up early. Have there been people on the East Coast counting back since they aren't taking the direct hit anymore? Coming back? I don't think so. I wouldn't come back because even though it's not gonna be a direct hit, it's gonna be very bad weather for driving on the highway. Are you worried about fuel? From Ivan Collazo? No, not really. We were able to fill up both cars, the tanks, all the way. I have a 5-gallon jug back there for the generator. I think it's going to be all right. Irma, the one that got away. 139 and counting, watching so far, and 57 counting likes. You're doing great. 139 views already. 143 I see here in my dashboard. Thank you so much. And if you are new to the channel, this channel is generally not about weather forecast. This is I'm a traveler. I'm in my RV right now here. Chatting with you guys, so it's better acoustics in here. It's better for the video. And I used to live in Apalaca. Rode out several hurricanes there. Be safe. Yeah, they don't come as often as you would think, but you get these scares every couple of years, and that's why when the big one comes, nobody's ready. Everybody thinks that it's going to go away too. So that happens. But this hurricane, everybody was pretty freaked out. Like 2 or 3 days ago, everybody was freaked out. You could see it on the streets. People were driving even crazier than they usually drive here in Miami and all that. Why didn't you live to Los Angeles? It's kind of far. I've been living here all my life, all my adult life. I came when I was 17 to the United States. This hurricane stuff is stressing me out. Time to drink. Cheers. Cheers. And we're running really low liquor in the house. I should have stocked up more. Did you have enough supplies, food, water? Yes, we do. Water, we have water for a small African nation, I think. We have plenty of water for at least a week. And we used filtered water, and we filled up these jugs that I have, and we'll be good. I enjoyed your visit to the RV show and your comments on the new RVs. The Class B's RVs are neat, but they're very expensive. Whether Mini Tini is a good value. Which Class B do you like best? Right now we're kind of settled on the Winnebago Travaro because of the floor plan, the G plan, which is the one with the corner bed. Because the thing is, you can have a permanent bed and a permanent table at the same time, and sometimes one of us is sleeping and one of us is it's working. So visit Hoboken, enjoy your video, stay safe. Hey, do you know when the hurricane will hit?
Well, here in Miami, as you can see, my lights turned on. Here the hurricane is forecasted to start hitting soon. It's gonna be overnight. It's not gonna be a direct hit, of course. We're just gonna get a really bad weather and rain, a lot of rain, and 40 to 60 mile an hour winds. We might get the occasional 80 mile an hour gust. Yeah, that band. You know, we had that app Dark Sky. I think it lied because we ain't got no rain. Let me move this here. I really like this app. It's like a mobile TV studio. There you are. It's getting really rainy because it's really getting dark. It's almost nighttime out there.
Good luck, RB Black. Good luck from Texas. I know what you're going through, without a doubt. Yeah, you guys had Harvey not long ago. This year has been like a 1-2 punch. And what do you think about the Tallahassee area? I've been there only once. I like the rolling hills. I've never actually lived there or gone to university there or anything like that. But it's although I think it belongs more in Alabama or Georgia than it belongs in Florida. You know, northern Florida is more like the south. Southern Florida is more like the north. that kind of thing. What app are you using for the split screen? It's a good question. This is called OBS. It's a an open source. I think it stands for Open Source Broadcast System or something like that. And I'm still learning
how to use it, but you can broadcast one of your screens on the computer. You can do a split screen. You can do the camera. You can do a split screen between the two cameras. It works rather well. I like it.
And I could have the chat here, which is just a little piece of one of the, you know, like a cutout of one of the windows. We have a 38 Class A. I was gonna sell it before moving to Florida, but now maybe we should keep it. Yeah, why not? I mean, if you can have it in, you know, available. Sing the theme song. I left the guitar in the house, guys. I'm sorry. Stay safe from Maine. Thank you so much. Theme song. You have an accent. Where are you from? I was born in the island of Cuba, which unfortunately is getting hit pretty bad right now by the hurricane. And we have 148 viewers right now. Yeah, the Cuba is like in the eye of the storm, and the eye has been brushing the whole north coast of Cuba. And
I should show you the Doppler radar so you can see what I'm talking about. And yeah. It's been a long day for those people, and it's gonna hit Havana a little bit too.
And yeah, flows well. Are you going to get more? Are you going to get more than I have? I fear my brother is in Tampa. Tampa is gonna be, according to the latest forecast, and they've been changing it. It's like they have no idea where this thing is going. They keep shifting it to the west. So. It's gonna be worse than here for sure.
And right now we're not getting anything because, as you see, the hurricane is not all a big wall of rain. There are bands, and in those spaces where it's not green or yellow, there's really not a whole lot going on like it is right here where I am right now. There's not a whole lot going on up there. Just a little bit of wind. When we get, and it started to rain now, when we get those heavy rains, the wind will increase probably to, you know, at this point it's probably 40, 50 miles per hour at the most. But right now, as you can see, really, it's very, very, very quiet out there.
Which I'm thankful for. I was hoping to show you guys like a lot of rain and stuff, but I'm thankful that we're not getting. How are John and Kathy Huggins? Haven't heard anything about them in a long time. I hope they are well and safe. I hope you don't have any damage. John and Kathy were evacuating. Last I heard, they were going north. But that's the last thing I heard. They live near Bradenton, so that area is going to get hit pretty bad. Do you have a professional video tech experience before you started making your videos, or did you learn along the way? Your videos are always high quality. Thank you so much, Christina. And yeah, I did study TV production in college. That was what I really wanted to do, work at a TV station. But then I realized I don't really want to work at a TV station. I'd rather do it on my own, and I did something else professionally. Good luck and take care from Dubai. Oh, Dubai, but it's the middle of the night in Dubai. Do you have family and friends in Cuba? Have you heard if they're okay? I have family in Havana. Havana is not doing so bad. I have some family also in the middle of the island, but you know, my laptop battery is dying. I should have brought my power cord. I'm riding with my RV.
The hurricane's gonna be pretty bad, but not right here.
Galveston. Yay, Galveston in the house. Wherever I want to be. Yeah, right now I'd rather be somewhere where there was no hurricane, but you know how it is.
I have to be here. You know, take care of the house and all that. Okay, You know what? I'm gonna lose a battery power here on my laptop very soon. So I think oh, interactive. Yeah, that page is unresponsive. I'm using the Weather Underground app, and
And you know what, guys? I'm going to evacuate Minitini right now before it gets too bad. When you go to bed, leave the outdoor stream going and play your traveling music in the background. Yeah, that wouldn't that be cool? Maybe I'm able to do it. I don't know if I have power. I might do it. Thanks for the song. Go for a walk. Love your singing. No, I'm not gonna go for a walk right now, although it's tempting. I want to see outside more.
more. There you are. It's almost nighttime here in Miami. It's getting breezy. It's forecasted to be very rainy all evening. You know what? This let me see if I can refresh my radar page. It's gonna be very rainy. Maybe I should do here in the outside, since you cannot see much, and I wanna be able to read the chat. How do I do this? Window capture, and I want to capture my live dashboard. Here we are. Boom, and then I'm just going to come here and see the live chat while I show you outside. How's that? How's that for technology? Huh? Oh, I'm moving the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, this app, I'm still learning how to use this app, but it works rather well. Let me make this a little smaller. Can I? Yes, I can. Yes, we can. Here we are. 142 people watching, and we've been on for 39 minutes, and for some reason this computer, the battery doesn't last as long as it used to. It's an old MacBook Pro. So when it hits 10%, I'm killing the feed, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm getting no more comments. Is the Doppler radar working? No, this Doppler radar window died for some reason. Oh well. I wanted to be like John Morales of Channel 4, Channel 6, but no.
Did my internet just died? Are you guys able to see me? Because I'm not getting any more comments, and I'm getting sad because I don't see any comments. Let me kill this window. I think my computer is is slowly dying a slow death. Yeah, my computer just died. Oops. It's unfortunate that it is so dark. Okay, although it's back. Ooh, what happened here? Yeah, it was that window. Hold on. Let me fix this, guys. Here. And it's starting to rain. And it's sad that it's so dark, because now it's when it's starting.
It's really starting to come down out there. Okay, let me get rid of this chat and show you guys. Can you hear the rain? Yeah, that's it. It's really coming down now. I mean, it is solid as a rock. Okay, here we go. That's much better. Okay, it's raining hard. Stay safe, Robert. I went for a bike ride and got caught in the heavy band in Miami. Yeah, it's okay. It's been raining, guys. And I'm sorry it's so dark outside now that you cannot see it, but these things usually come at night. What's scary is the wind, not the rain. Yeah, I agree. and I'm more worried about the wind than the rain, for sure. Yeah, it's a little misleading because rain sounds a lot louder in the RV because of the thin roof. 153 people watching, 145. Okay, it went down. Yeah, tomorrow morning is gonna be bad. Yeah, it's really coming down now. Stay safe. I was sent by the army to San Juan in Puerto Rico after Hugo. It was crazy. I can see it. We have chosen you over the weather channel. Oh, thank you very much. And I lost my Doppler radar window. It's there, but it's not really working. Let me see if I can get it working again. Just to give you guys one last weather report here from Miami, Florida. Here we go, Wonder Map Interactive. And I'm doing this on the fly here, guys, so give me 1 second. And we're gonna do Wonder Map Interactive. There we go. We got Doppler radar for you guys, and that's that heavy band hitting Miami right now. I'm getting pretty good gusts of wind here. It's almost nighttime, so you can't see it much. But that little palm tree there, it's I hope you have a good drainage in your neighborhood. Yeah, this neighborhood is good. It's kind of a bit of a hill, so thank you for removing the screenshot. Well, but if I remove it, I can't see it. Actually, let me remove it, and I'm gonna give you guys a full shot here, and I'm going to see the chat in this other window that I have here somewhere. So over the rainbow, here we are. Did most of your neighborhood live? No, everybody's here. Oh, my Mac is running out of power, guys. I'm gonna have to turn off the live chat here very soon. There's a rotating storm moving towards Miami. Please be safe. Yeah, most of people, everybody in my neighborhood is still here. Watching from Seattle, Washington. Hope you stay safe. My daughter and family left from Atlanta yesterday. Now the Minitini is shaking a little bit with this. Oh, cuídate, Robert. Yeah, I will. Okay, I am going to end the live chat right here. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me here through the storm, and tomorrow I'm going to, God permitting, weather permitting, power permitting, internet permitting, I will be sharing some more of this with you guys. Till next time, thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time here, please do hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified the next time I'm live, hit the little bell. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to leave the computer on until it runs out of juice completely. We're getting some really nasty gusts of wind here right now. And it's one of those moments where power might go out because it is that bad. Okay, I'm going to watch the live stream from Key West now. Good night and good luck. Until next time, thank you for watching. See you on the road. Next week, we're going to have a traveling video for sure. Bye, guys.